Hello, I am Karim Khaled and this Plaxis 2D 3D course in English language. In this video, I'll speak with you about the content of the course. Okay? My first point outline of this content, we will speak about the course details, course overview, attendance, list of content. Okay, course detail, the code of course, course title, software, depending on. Code, course title, Plaxis 2D and 3D course in English, software, Plaxis 2D and Plaxis 3D. This software that I depending on in my explaining, depending on manual way and software. Okay, we use manual way and software in this course. Course overview. Most of engineers are poor with the geotechnical engineer. They are focused on design of concrete structure and steel structure. They are ignorant about geotechnical engineer. The importance of geotechnical engineer is safe side to you in the soil and doing structure that the elements on it is good and against failure. If the base is not good, whatever are you doing up, it will be bad. Many failure happen because of the ignorance of soil, and many engineers didn't know about geotechnical engineer. For example, in any group on Facebook, if the group about structure or steel engineer, you will find 700,000 on the group, and the biggest group about geotechnical engineer is 10,000, but ordinary groups you will find 4,000 on it. This ignorance from many of engineers are good for you because you will be special in this field, the field that many of them didn't know about it. Our target is a student who want to be professional in Plaxis 2D and 3D. The student who will take geotechnical project for graduation, fresh graduated civil engineers who want to be special on the field of work, engineers who want to be increase their ability on geotechnical engineer and powerful on soil and foundation engineering. Our list of content, chapter 00 introduction, this video, the video that show you the content of course, chapter 01 intro to Plaxis 2D. In this chapter we will talk about Plaxis 2D, general setting, toolbar, drawing tools, definition of materials, drawing cross-section soil, how to solve the cross-section of soil. Chapter 2, difference between Plaxis, difference between CSI software and Plaxis, introduction to the difference between CSI and Plaxis, foundation on CSI and how the designer calculated foundation on Plaxis 2D. Chapter 3, introduction to shoring system, enabling works. We will know about enabling works, we will know about soldier pile, sheet pile, secant and contiguous pile, diaphragm wall, struts anti-back, calculation of surcharge acting on shoring system, serious notes about shoring system. Chapter 4, diaphragm wall with anchors and struts, information about design of diaphragm wall with anchors and struts in manual, solving example in manual, example on Plaxis 2D, definition of the material, drawing the model of the example, solve the example in software. Chapter 5, slope stability, information about Plaxis, slope stability in manual, solving example in manual, example on Plaxis 2D, definition of the material, drawing and modeling of the example, solve of the example software. Chapter 6, soil enforcement, information about design of soil enforcement in manual, solving example in manual, example on Plaxis 2D, definition of the material, drawing and modeling of the example, solve of the example software. And chapter 7, shallow foundation. Example of isolated footing, strip footing, and raft on one soil profile on Plaxis 2D. Definition of the material, drawing and modeling of the example, solve the example software. Chapter 8, example of pile on Plaxis 2D. Definition of material, drawing and modeling of the example, solve the example software. Negative skin friction. Chapter 9, Introduction to Plaxis 3D course of version 20. Workflow for Plaxis 3D. Difference between Plaxis 2D and 3D. Plaxis 3D version software. How I can model by using Plaxis 3D version 20. Showing system for deep excavation. Example on Plaxis 3D. Definition of the material, drawing and modeling of the example, solve the example software. Shallow foundation, example on raft on Plaxis. Definition of the material, drawing and modeling of the example, solve the example software. Chapter 12, deep foundation. Example of pile on Plaxis 3D. Definition of the material, drawing and modeling of the example, solve the example software. Way of payment, Western Union, PayPal. Tell me which way you prefer to send you the information to make the transfer money. And know that when you pay, I'll send to you your download link. You shouldn't share this link with anyone. And I send to you a link for video on YouTube. You should watch it to be able to download your course and watch it. And thank you and goodbye.